Alright, we just moved to a different farm. Beans are still doing good. These are the 4.2s also. So, but this is, I'm just making the first pass around the ditch. So they're running 80, 75, 80. So that's pretty good. I get out here in the center, they'll be better because as you can see, between the deer and the damn groundhogs, eat everything the hell up. So I hooked one of my Peterbilts up to her 4th hopper. Let's see how she pulls. Put a load on her. Got all the stand-ups over here, but see how these automatics do. Put a jag on her. Finishing up this one field, and I got to move over. Alright, so we just got moved to a new farm. I got the other one done. We got everything moved over. This, and then there's a farm on the other side of them woods, about 30 acres or less, soybeans. So, and these beans right here are the 4.6C Consultant, and they are doing very well. Really well. For, well, not right here where this is a tile outlet right here where we cross over, but shit, they're still doing pretty damn good. I don't know what the field is going to average, but they're you can see where it dropped down where that tile crossing was, and it'll start picking back up. But man, these are some really good beans. Let's see what they average when we get to the end. I made 2 swipes over there so the trucks could turn around, so I want to see what they're going to average because they look like they were doing fairly good. Here by the road, let's see what they do. I want to see what they're averaging on 2 rounds so far because they should only pick up from here. Normally you lose when you're, so they're averaging 72 right now. So that's pretty damn good. Or 73, it just switched. It jumped up to 73. So that's pretty damn good average so far. Normally you lose when you're opening up a field because you start and stop and start and stop, and then you got to start building it back up. But this field right here, they're just that good that I didn't really lose a lot. So these beans should finish like 80 or better, I would think, because it always builds up after I open up a field. So 80 bushel wheat beans, I'll take that all day. Bless, I gotta come back here and cut around this field. That shit ain't went under 100 bushels since I got back here. Damn. And they're good. I mean, they're just full of pods. God bless. Look at that. Now these are C Consultant 4.6s. These are some good damn beans. I mean, our wheat beans, it's just crazy. Look at that. I mean, it just won't go under 100. I like seeing that. I'm running 4.4 and it ain't dropped below 100 yet. So that's pretty daggone impressive. Ah, there's 97. I spoke too damn soon. 84. I'm going ahead of groundhog there. You can see where he clears some beans out. So let's see if it picks up now that I got past this little hole and spot where he tore the damn beans up. There we go. She's starting to come back a little bit. There we go. I like seeing shit like that. So that's passed all the way around this field. It stayed right close to 100 or over. I know people hate looking at the yield monitor, but I like showing it to you because I like showing you what certain brands of seed that we use do. So if you don't like it, fast forward. I don't care who you are, that's freaking impressive. 100 bushels all the way around that whole field. So that's impressive to me anyway. I mean, if you're a farmer, you appreciate that, even if it's another farmer that's doing it. So I mean, I would appreciate looking at a video with a farmer and it's 100 bushels. It never goes under 100 bushels, especially on wheat beans. So that's really impressive. I'm impressed with myself because I'm the one that planted them, sprayed them, did all that stuff. So pretty happy with my job performance. Even if you're not, I'm pretty pumped over that. That's pretty. That's rare, especially in wheat. It's hard even in early beans, but in wheat beans, I mean, it's still doing it. Look, I'm cutting down this edge. Look at that. You can see a little bit where there was deer damage on that one swipe, but look at that. I mean, that's impressive. So, or I'm impressed with it, even if you aren't. I'm impressed. So. I mean, even in the bad spots are in 80s, so pretty impressed with that, I would have to say. Anyway, we got about 70 acres of soybeans left, and we are done for the year. It's been a good harvest, good yielding harvest. So I hope everybody else had a good harvest. I hope every farmer does good, and I'll show you more. We'll see how high of a yield I can get on this farm. This is good black dirt, so we'll see what we can get out of her. Back to cutting around another field. It is staying very nice. It's hard to believe wheat beans are doing this good. See, I'm opening up the field. This is normally a deer haven field too, so that's why it's weird that it's doing as good as it's doing. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I mean, these woods, deer just tear shit up like crazy. But look at that. It's just crazy. Very happy. Very happy. That's just crazy. The second pass around the field. Alright, I moved into a different field today. It is Sunday. I went golfing with my buddies. Got over here at 427. I think it's 327 actually. And I'm opening up another field, and the beans are still doing excellent. I think they are. I know people hate seeing the yield monitor, but I'm just impressed with these wheat beans. I think they're doing an awesome job. Still got those fields all over there to do, and then on the other side of the woods there's like 30 acres. But they are holding pretty steady. They are really good beans. Seed consultant 4.6s. And I'm opening up a field. I ain't showing you any different. This is what it's doing. They're not at the tallest bean, but they are just so full of pods right now. I mean, it's crazy. It's just crazy. Same farm, just different fields. Still doing it. And I tell you, they're good beans. Really good beans. It is dusty. Dusty, dusty, dusty. Get to the end, we'll see what this field's averaging so far. There was some deer damage all along that woods over there, so it's going to bring the yield down. But they should be doing in the upper 70s, I would think so. And they're probably going to get higher as I go over. Because I mean, heck, they're still running. I mean, this is every swipe. But like I said, there was deer damage. All of that backfield was really bad with the deer damage. But I mean, you get away from it, there you go. Let's see. So they're averaging 76 right now. But like I said, around the woods is what killed it. I mean, every spot has been averaging 100, but then when you go around the woods, it was 40s, 30s. And that just, I don't know how that kills it so bad, but it just kills. I mean, you could be running 100. I mean, every swipe on this farm, I've been anywhere from 85 to 112, I think was the highest so far I've hit. And it just constantly, you know, going back and forth. That's what it's averaging. But you can go around the damn woods one time, and it'll drop your average that bad. Of course, I still got like 30 acres on the other side, and then I got like a 10-acre field right there, but I got to unhook and go into a tile because I can't take the big header down the road because it's a narrow back road to get to that. So we need to put a tile on this ditch to get over there. Just for 10 acres, you got to unhook. Oh my God, it's so irritating. But I mean, that's just constant. I mean, these are wheat beans. I mean, it just stays there. So, what was it, 76 on the other side? And it just takes forever. You could be running 100 bushels the whole time, and it takes forever for it to build one bushel up on your average. Yep, see, it still said 76. Considering every pass. I mean, which 76 I can't complain because I seen Trippy Farmer, and I think their best field in Illinois for soybeans was 77. And I'm doing this with wheat beans in Maryland on a drought year. 2 months no rain. So we can compete with them Illinois boys. I mean, a lot of our fields have been running 66, 68 average, so that's still damn good for wheat beans. That's right there with close to Illinois boys. I've seen a lot of his fields are going 65, 68, and that's on prime time black ground. So, but I mean, it's just every pass. It just takes forever for it to build up. Get your average higher, but the minute you go in a bad spot, your average will drop like crazy. But you could be running, you know, steady hundreds, and it's just crazy. Well, I don't know. There was a grassy spot right there that she hit. You see where it shows it. Then she builds back up. But overall, I'm impressed. I mean, 76 bushels is still good for wheat beans. Probably be higher by the time we get done, but maybe a point or two. But I'm still happy with it. Sun's not too far from going down. I'm in my shorts. Went golfing, so I came right over here and said, heck with it. That's all I got left. Tomorrow we'll run that field, go finish the other woods. Look, there goes Wheezy. Hey, Wheezy. But every pass is just really good. Where some deer have been fighting over here, tore it all up, bringing my average down. But pretty impressive to say the least. I know a lot of people hate me showing yields, but I'm just showing you. You know, these are Seed Consultant 4.6s, and this is what they do after wheat. So I'm just telling you that they're a good bean to plant if you grow wheat. As you saw in the other video, the 4.2s were equally as good. We plant 4.2s, 4.6s, some 4.8s. We do 4.8s if we plant a lot of early beans, but we are going to try some 4.8s after wheat next year. Just to see what they'll do after wheat. Might take them a little bit longer to get ready, but it seems like wheat beans get ready quick. I don't know if they just know to grow quicker or what, but I don't know. But we're going to try some 4.8s next year. But we mainly plant 4.2, 4.5, 4.6s, 4.8s. That's our numbers. We plant a lot more 4.6s than we do anything. Because we can grow long season bean even later in the year behind wheat, just with our weather pattern. But pretty happy, so I got 1, 2, 3 swipes left. It's Sunday. I'm gonna go home and relax. My son will be working with me from now on. He graduated his CDL class. He graduated the lineman school, and then he graduated CDL, got his CDLs. So the 3 Peterbilts I bought while we're finishing up we'll probably finish soybeans tomorrow. So while we finish up soybeans tomorrow, he is going to start working on those 3 Peterbilts and getting them ready for sale. They are 2020s. Each one there's one that has 400,000 miles on it, one has 420,000, one has 491,000, but all 3 of them have new motors in them with low miles on them. I think one of them has 100,000 miles on a new motor, one has like 160, and then the other one's got like 180 or something. So he's going to paint the frames, buff them up, get them ready, and they will be available within 2 weeks. So if anybody's interested, hit me up. The price will be $45.5 for them. They're awesome day cabs. I took one yesterday. Loaded a load of soybeans on it, a heavy load on her big hopper. Took her home. Automatic, pulls awesome. Just really nice trucks. They probably weigh around, I don't know what the empty weight is with a hopper, but I know our Peterbilts, our big Peterbilts, are right around 28,000 with a hopper. So I'm guessing these Peterbilts with a hopper around 21,000, I'm thinking. So that's a very light, and they got the heavy duty rears in them, the 46,000 pound rears. So they're built heavy duty spec, but they're lightweight trucks. I'd say 21,000 with a hopper. So if anybody's interested, let me know. They will be 45,000. That's the price. There ain't no moving on them. With the new motors and the way that they look, try to go buy a new pickup for 45,000. They're 2020s. They look new. Pretty much LED everything on them. Fog lights, headlights. Really clean inside out. and it'll be ready in about 2 weeks. And with the new motors, they got Eaton automatic transmissions in them. And with the new motors, they'll be fully serviced, ready to go. They're going to look like a brand new truck. Of course, they look brand new now, but I just like to touch them up a little bit. So if anybody's interested, hit me up. $45,000 is the price. That's just the price of them. There's no 44, 44, 5. It's $45,000. I don't make hardly any money off these trucks. I just enjoy doing it. And they're awesome day cabs. Try to go find a day cab that is clean and new motors and like these, and look at the price of them, and then come back to me. So anyway, I'm going to get off here. It's Sunday. I'm going to get these 2 swipes done and head home. See you later. Well, here's the last pass for 2024. 2024 harvest is completely over with. All I got to do is make it to this end before the combine breaks down. So you can break down up there. Let's just get it on here. A lot of acres. Seems like I've been going for too much straight. But it was a good harvest. Everything did good. And corn and soybeans and wheat. So there you go, right here. Last pass, all done. This right here is a deer farm, if you wouldn't believe, and it finished at 61. So that's what a deer farm finishes at, 61. So that's how good our beans were this year, that even a deer farm finished at this. All done. Thanks everybody for watching. Harvest 2024 is complete. Thanks everybody for watching the videos. And we're gonna get the combine unhooked, get it blown off, and take a month off and relax. So, see you later. There's Bullwinkle, everybody. Last load of the season, my boy. Kept me going all season. Let's go drop this head and be done for the year. Morning, it is election day. Make sure you get out and vote. I'm not going to tell you who to vote for. Vote for whoever you want. Just like I don't expect you to tell me who to vote for, but I'll vote for Trump. So, I'm cleaning up the Peterbilts. My son got the frame all sanded. Got to do that one today. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. We put a coat of wax on, but we're going to leave it on while we paint the frames. We got to wax the other one. I got Peterbilt coming down today. They're going to go through the computer, make sure everything's checked out. They're going to service it and check everything out on them, like I always do. Nice trucks. So I want to show you what the front wheel looks like, and I sanded it. I've never sanded wheels before, but for some reason this truck has really nice wheels, but the front wheels on these trucks are bad. They just weren't buffed out. You know, some drivers just don't buff things out, but I've been sanding them, and this is what it turned out to be. So this wheel looks just like the front wheel. I sanded it, buffed it. I seen a video on TikTok of it, a guy doing it. That's how you get them, like that rough finish to come off. So I sanded it. Never done that before. Sanded it, and it came out pretty smooth. And then I buffed it, and that's the end result, is that shiny wheel. So I still got to do the front axle and then them tanks. A long ways to go, but it looks good. It came out really nice, very, very nice. So we get the frames painted, whacked, buffed out, get all the new chrome on them. Be some nice trucks, low mileage trucks. I think they got 400 and some thousand on the odometer, but all 3 of them got brand new motors with low miles, anywhere from 100,000 to like 170,000. I think is the most on the motors. So that's fairly a new motor when you're talking about a truck. So if anybody's interested, hit me up, but it'll be done in about 2 weeks. maybe a week and a half. So main thing is getting Peterbilt down here. They always go through them, check them over, kind of like an inspection inside and out, and whatever's wrong with it, they take care of it. So there you go. Trust me, I spend money on these trucks. People think I'm making money off of them. I got to buy them, insure them. Just putting insurance on them is crazy anymore. I mean, it's ridiculous. And then Peterbilt coming down here, not considering everything I buy and put on them and all the work and the hours and the money that's involved with that, the time involved, but just researching them, finding them. There's a lot of hours finding the right trucks. Like, I don't just go out there and buy junk. I make sure they're good, working, capable trucks, no issues. I get Peterbilt down here just to go through them, just for my personal satisfaction, to make sure everything's right. And trust me, Peterbilt coming down to this farm and doing all this work is not cheap. I mean, it is very expensive, but that way you know when you purchase them, you're getting a reliable product because they've been going through completely. Whatever is the issue is taken care of. So not only do you get a 2020 Peterbilt that looks brand new with a new motor, but you also get the peace of mind where Peterbilt's done going through the computer components, checked over the whole truck. So there you go. Don't know what else to say other than that, but nice trucks. I hooked one of them up to our hopper, loaded it, because we'll use our hoppers as storage towards the end of the bean season. And I probably had, I don't know, 85, 90,000 on that total, and automatic Eaton transmission, 455 horsepower Packard motor. I mean, pulled it like, just took right off with it, like it didn't even know it was there. So good, strong, powerful truck. So there you go. So I'll show you the process. I just take a sander, regular old sander. I do got a buffer sander coming, and I put the different ones on there, and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, so that's the wheel totally sanded with a sander. That's the before. So after I buff it, take note of what it looks like. So I'll show you what that wheel actually looked like before I sanded it. You got to get all the grit out of it. Smooth them back up is why you sand them. Now, see this wheel? If you look close, it's kind of gritty. See that grit? So, and the back wheels were the same way. Look how shiny they are now. So, you just take a sander and you just sand them smooth. Remember what that one looked like? See, the back wheels are shiny. Now, if you look at it, I got it smooth. Okay, so that's the before. Now, when I get done buffing it, this is the best way I found to buff a wheel. Sand it, smooth it out. You know, unless your wheels are already looking like that with no blemishes, then you just buff over them. Like these back wheels looked like that before, and I sanded them and did it. These wheels right here are like new rims, I guess. Like these rims over here, they're new rims. They just need to be buffed over, shine back up. But these rims right here, the front axles had new outside rims. The back axles must have had the original rims. They weren't that shiny, so now they are. They kind of look like this. So I'm gonna take note of what the other one looked like, and then what this looks like after sanded, and then I'll show you what it looks like after it gets buffed. And the best way after you buff it to clean it up, take flour, put it in a bag, and just coat your rag really good with flour. Wipe that thing down. I mean, it gets all the black from the buffer off, all the swirls, shines that bad boy up. So here we go. All right, there's the outcome. Shiny wheel. That's going over it twice. So once you put it back on there and put the chrome caps, armor all the tires, she's going to look good. Now remember what it looked like before. This light in this barn's shitty, but trust me, it's shiny. Shiny, shiny, shiny. That's going over it twice. So that's what it looks like now. Like that. versus like that. Big difference. All right, that's the end of the video. Like, subscribe, share. Got harvest done. Pop's still V-ripping, getting some tillage done. He's going to handle that. And my brother's cutting ditch banks, getting the farms caught up. He's been keeping up with the combine pretty good. He don't have too many more to go. And Hunter, my son, and me, we're getting these Peterbilts ready. We got 3 of them. If anybody's interested, let me know before they go. We're getting them ready as quick as we can. A lot of people pay people to do this type of stuff. We just do it ourselves. We got a shop. All it is a little bit of wear and tear on your body, but we get it done. So week and a half. I'm thinking a week and a half I'll have 2 of them ready. Third one I'm thinking about keeping for myself. They're all about the same identical truck, but we want one on the farm, and they're good trucks. All 3 of them have new motors, so I'm thinking about keeping one for myself, for my company and for the farm. But if somebody wants 3 of them, I'll let it go. We're gonna bring her in here next and do it, but she's gonna be a little bit more because she's gonna have, I'm putting all LED headlights, fog lights. I'm putting a sliding 5th wheel on her. I'm just doing a little bit more to that truck. So, but it's gonna cost more if somebody wants her. If not, I'm keeping her for myself. They're all twins. They're only, let's see, one serial number ends in 5, one's in 8, and one's in 9. So they're all pretty much triplets right here. So if anybody's interested, hit me up early, because once I put them out, they go pretty quick. So it takes no time at all to get rid of these things. So let me know.